The Green Bay Packers' new chapter, two signings that could change everything. There are moments in a season when a team makes quiet moves, the kind that go unnoticed by many, yet those decisions can define the future. On October 29th, deep in the heart of Green Bay, the Packers made such a move, a pair of signings, two players, two stories, and perhaps two keys to the team's next surge toward greatness. The Packers have long built their identity not just on stars, but on the strength of the men who fight every day to earn a place on the field. This week, that legacy continues with the addition of cornerback Tyron Herring and defensive lineman Dante Barnett to the practice squad. But behind those names lies something far more compelling: tales of persistence, resilience, and a dream that refuses to die. Tyron Herring's story begins long before his return to Green Bay. Once an undrafted free agent, Herring entered the NFL the hard way, through grit, patience, and faith. At Dartmouth, he became known as the cerebral defender who could read quarterbacks before they even set their feet. Then, at Delaware, he sharpened his instincts, transforming into a player defined not by hype, but by hunger. Standing 6'1" and 201 pounds, Herring brings the kind of physical presence that coaches crave, and a quiet determination that never wavers. During the preseason, he left a mark: 6 tackles, 1 pass breakup, and a string of plays that turned heads. Yet when final roster cuts came, his name wasn't called. Most players would have faded into the background. Herring didn't. Now, after the departure of Micah Robinson to the Tennessee Titans, Herring gets his second chance, number 46 on his chest, and unfinished business in his heart. The message is clear. For Tyron Herring, this is not just another shot, it's redemption. And while Herring's tale feels familiar, the fight of a homegrown underdog, the story of Dante Barnett is something else entirely. It's a journey that crosses oceans, cultures, and expectations. Barnett was not born into football, he found it. A native of Birmingham, England, he discovered the game thousands of miles away from Lambeau Field, drawn to its intensity, its challenge, its spirit. From training fields in the UK to practice sessions in the United States, his path was anything but ordinary. Before arriving in Green Bay, Barnett spent time with the Cincinnati Bengals, adapting to the speed and complexity of the NFL. But what sets him apart isn't just his size, 6'1", 275 pounds of pure power, it's his perseverance. Imagine this: working full-time in a Jaguar Land Rover manufacturing plant, coming home exhausted, yet still finding the strength to train, to lift, to run, to dream. That's what Barnett did. Every single day, his determination caught the attention of the NFL's International Player Pathway Program, the IPPP, an initiative designed to uncover hidden talent across the globe. Through that program, Barnett earned his place in Green Bay. And though his position on the practice squad doesn't count toward the official 16-player limit, his impact could be far greater. Wearing number 69, Barnett becomes a symbol of something bigger, proof that passion knows no borders, and that the green and gold spirit extends far beyond American soil. For General Manager Brian Gutekunst and head coach Matt LaFleur, these moves are more than logistical decisions. They're statements of intent. The Packers aren't just preparing for today, they're building for tomorrow. Every player added, every rep in practice, every ounce of effort poured into development fuels a culture that values growth as much as glory. Because in Green Bay, the practice squad is not a resting place, it's a launch pad. Tyron Herring and Dante Barnett may not yet be household names, but make no mistake, every legend begins somewhere. Sometimes it starts with a comeback. Sometimes, with a transatlantic leap of faith. And sometimes, it begins quietly, with 2 signings on an October afternoon. So, to every fan who bleeds green and gold, don't blink. Watch closely, because within these stories of grit and hope may lie the next great chapter of Packers football. Like this video if you believe in the power of perseverance, subscribe to the channel and join a community that lives and breathes every yard, every tackle, every victory. Together, we'll follow this journey from the practice field to the bright lights of Lambeau, where every dream, no matter how distant, can find its way home.